Panama. How are you? It's been a nice way, huh? Oh my god, wait. Let me post this. I haven't put it on Twitter yet. This one is going to kill me the moment they see I haven't put it on Twitter. I mean, I haven't got my... Okay. That's it. I should put it in Twitter, right? I have it in Twitter. I have it. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. It's been a long time since I have streamed. Okay. It's been so long. I haven't even know what to do. I just assist as a creature, sits alongside, you know, the universe. I woke up, just check. Oh shit. I hope you're getting the best treatment and you hope you get better, oh my god. Because, oh my god. Hi, it's me, voice, I'm a VTuber. Oh shit, this is too tutorial. There you are. I haven't checked that right. So it's been so long since we see each other, right? It's been so long. I've been sick. I have been really sick. Sick in the way I have been in hospital, okay? I have been in the hospital. I have to take like a sick leave and walk from work like a whole week because I was awful. I couldn't even eat. You know when someone says, "Oh, you can have takeout," you know, Chinese food. I couldn't. It has been like for more than a month, and still there. That I cannot eat anything. Hi, Harimakiwa. Hi. Nice to see you. Hi. Hi. Yeah, it's right in stream. Yeah, I have to talk to you about what happened all this time in the hiatus because, you know, I have to do some explanations, okay? Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. So, what happened was that I had been at the hospital. Yeah, your favorite chicken Vtuber. I'm not a chicken, to be honest, but you know, you get it. I have been at the hospital. I have been a nightmare, and to be honest, I still have to take it checked out. To be honest, you know, 27th I have of the next month. I have to do more tests. I have to do so many tests. Oh my god, it has been like you have to check my blood. Like I had it, I think like 6 times this whole month. Like in a whole month, they have taken me my blood for making, you know, sample to test 6 times. It was, oh my god, they're fucking vampires. I am in a vampire country. Where is it? Strat? You know, from D&D, Barovia. The girls of Strat. You know, the Strat is a vampire, okay? That's the joke. If you don't know D&D jokes. Hi, Justice. You're not a chicken. I eat chicken nuggets. Numbing. If I eat chicken nuggets and I'm a chicken, that will mean I am a cannibal, right? I don't eat my offspring. I don't have offspring, to be honest. I cannot eat my cousins and my nephews. That would be really fucked up. Still, I will eat chicken nuggets. But no, I cannot eat chicken nuggets. Now I think about it. They have forbidden me to eat chicken nuggets. It has been a whole month without eating chicken nuggets. Do you know what's that? You know you left and you're here. So nice to see you back. Yeah, I have been like more than a month. I have been out because not the weirdest thing chickens do. To be honest, chickens eat chickens. They can eat other chickens. That's something I know. Hi, Mighty. How are you? Nice to see you. So you know, I have been like a long time ago trying to survive. Because there was some days I couldn't even eat solids. I only could eat like, you know, those things that they give you with the enough that people give you when like Aquarius thingy, but it tastes so bad, and it's to make sure that you have things. Yeah, I have problem. It's not with the blood. It's like I have been drinking a lot of water. Actually, I have been scolded by the nurse saying, "Oh yeah, 2 liters of water is not enough. You have to have 3 because you have kidney problems." And I was like, "No, I have kidney problems. What?" They were like, they made so many tests on me. They even thought I had appendicitis. Then they have to remove my appendicitis. I don't know why. They have made me so many tests. Some of them it was really not nice. I have to stay at the emergency room up to 2 or 3 a.m. When I entered, into the emergency room with a friend, they accompanied me there, okay? And I was like, okay, everything's nice. It's like 5 o'clock in the evening. There's barely people here. It's going to be nice. My friend had to go back home. I stayed there till 3 a.m. I had to actually ask for an Uber to go back home, and they actually made my bank account dry. I was, oh yeah, I have to pick up an Uber because there's no bus to go home. And I'm too fucking scared to walk alone in the night in the middle of Madrid, because, people can actually, do some weird things. And I come from a countryside where, going down, in the night, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. means trouble, because probably you're going to get assaulted, or probably you're going to get, not in a good place. So I have to do routine rehydration. I have been trying to drink a lot. To be honest, I have drunk a lot. My roommate, one of my roommates, actually the girl roommate I have, which is now out. I'm home alone. Right now I'm home alone. That's fucking crazy. It's actually got angry because I had been drinking from a plastic bottle, and she told me, microplastics are going to be bad for you. What do you mean by... Wait, what? Wait. Did you just super chat? Riva Kiva? I love you. Wow. Yeah. Oh my God. Why is not alert box? Now it's not working, Eleanor, right? Oh wait. No. Did you just join the membership? Mambin? Oh my God. What the? I cannot process. Hello, Young. I am trying to process. What's going on? Why is not working? Please, Streamlabs, work. I'm going to make you work. There. Look at it. Look at them. No, it's not my first nation. But Nobin has become my first member. That's my old mother. Well, so a friend of mine did a pat, emote with me, and I was like, yeah, give it to me, because of a friend that I made from Paris. To be honest, my first subscribers were people who I made from Paris. Hi, Justin. 5 days here is a little bit. God, so I hope feeling better. Oh my God. I got 30 news. Oh my God. I have to stream more. I want to stream more. Hi, Justice. Oh my God. I have to super chats today. The membership. This is too much. Oh my God. This week has been amazing. Yeah, another one. It's amazing. Oh my God. Thank you so much, everyone. It has been really real, because I got fired from my job because, I took too many sick days because I was really sick. You got my emote. I have to make more emotes. Don't worry, I will make more emotes. I am trying to and I actually am going to look for commission someone who knows to make emotes when I got, actually paid from work, because I got fired, okay? Starting this month, I actually was really bad, because I had to go 3 times to the emergency room because in the middle of work, because I fainted. I couldn't even work. I couldn't even concentrate, and my boss was like, "Yeah, no, you have to go. I'm going to tell you out." Yeah, we have to do collabs, Oliver. You have to do a collab. We have to. When I get the schedule of this month, next month, to be honest, I'm going to tell you to collab. First, I need the schedule, because I have to first get my engines up, get the routine back, dying inside, because I have been doing so many things. I started streaming after I washed the whole house, because now there's no roommates here to tell me anything about. I have to go to do everything. I went like, okay, no one is here. I have to clean this house. I have OCD with things to be clean. And there's so many people, they don't... I'm not membership! Thank you so much! Oh my god! Oh my god! So, I actually have OCD with getting things clean. So, if you see my room, it's always cleaned up. I cannot do that. And then when I came back from the kitchen was awful. I was like, oh my god, I have to clean this up. And when I came back from work, I was like dying on the inside because I am working, I'm tired, I have become a cashier. Now your priestess now is a cashier working for a supermarket trying to survive. My first day on a job was like having someone who was like 60 years old, more than 20 years in experience, saying, yeah, girl, do this, and I was like, oh my god, I'm lost. How many things I will have? I thought we were just getting the things, scanning them. Hi, this is the money. No, there's too many things. This is scary. But to be honest, they're quite nice. So I hope I don't get more sick because I actually have many healthcare problems. Many of them piled up. To be honest, a friend of mine actually got angry at me. And some of my roommates got angry at me when they knew that I haven't gone to check my eyes for almost 3 years. And apparently I was wearing the wrong glasses because I have too many things wrong. Then it was fucking crazy, okay? It was fucking crazy the other day. I went to the dentist and the dentist said, oh, you have almost 3 caries and you have to make a clean up with anesthesia, and was like, oh shit. Arriba! Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Arriba. So, it was crazy. It was actually crazy. And I actually went to the dentist, and the dentist was really like actually spent like 200 euros just in the dentist. I have to ask my mom, hi mom, can you pay me the dentist, because I got fired and I cannot pay the dentist. And she was like, okay, I'm going to pay you the dentist just because I owe you one. And it's like, no, you don't owe me shit. You haven't gotten me to the dentist in like 10 years. I haven't gone to the dentist in 10 years. And I didn't thought it was bad because my parents never cared about that, and no one ever cared about that. I come to this new house, I changed my house for a toxic household, and actually I learned that I have to take care of myself. I have to learn how to take care of myself. I learned I have to go to check my eyes once a year. I have to learn I have to go to the dentist once a year at least to get a clean up. I have to learn I have to go to the doctor when I feel bad. because I didn't go to the doctor, that's when things pile up. I haven't gone to the doctor because my parents hate hospitals, hates going to the healthcare center. And thank you, Dane. Hi, your name. Thank you. So I haven't gone to the doctor in a long time. And thank you so much. Yeah, I'm back. So I haven't been to the doctor in years, and it was actually, you have to come every year to check up on your kidneys. I was like, what? Yeah, you have a problem in your kidneys. And he was like, yeah, I know that. 10 years ago, I fainted in the middle of the classroom. Teachers were freaking out. They took me to the emergency room. My mom was like, nah, it's just nothing. It's just trying to say it's period pain. It's nothing. It's just being dramatic. No, a kidney is dying. My mom was like, nah, it's only the period cramps. It's not true. Nah. It was a kidney dying. 10 years ago, I could have almost died. And my mom didn't care about that because she thought it was period cramps. So you can imagine that I have never gone to the doctor before because my mom always taught me that it was not necessary. Like you can always treat that with ibuprofen, with some medicines that you can buy in the counter in any place. And no, it's not. Let me tell you that. Yeah, my roommates actually got mad at me when they learned all my healthcare issues. It's not normal. I mean, I had to go the first time. I had to go to the emergency room. What? Wait, what? They made just a change of members has changed my level, but that's for health issues. Health issues after getting life started rough, and every bit helps. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to the field in a month, so it'd be just like to do my donations before things get hectic. Here's the health and fun. Oh my god! What? What the? Thank you so much, Sammy. Hope you have a mindful rest on the stream for listening to music behind my run. Take care, Almighty. Take care. Oh shit! A kidney problem is really serious. I think when a patient's about to die, the first thing that fails is the kidney. Do not ignore it. Yeah, I didn't ignore it. I was telling my mom, "Oh, it's hurting so much. I'm aching here." And she's like, "No, it's just period cramps. Don't worry. Just have a paracetamol, and it's everything to be okay." It was not okay. I almost died though. It was because my teachers were like hectic to take me to the emergency room before calling my parents. Because they did that, I was saved. To be honest, it happened in the middle of the finish of the class. I have after that choir meeting because I was in the choir in high school. That's where I learned to sing. And to be honest, it was quite crazy. Okay. To be honest, I cannot get my head out of. Oh my god, they're making me cry. Oh my god. So it was fucking crazy because my major preoccupation that week was I have to get my lines properly because I was singing with the boys. My voice was really low. I sing so low for a girl. To be honest, that's why Use Why is a really good song for me. You know, the one from Ada. And you know what happened? That I was like going to the emergency room and was like, okay, everything's going to be nice. I have to be able. I fainted. I woke up in the hospital. I woke up with several doctors making me tests. I woke up later and in a room and they were like, yeah, you're going to have to stay here for almost a whole week. I was like, but I'm going to miss the graduation of the 4th grade and I want to go and you know, I want to sing with them. Yeah, I have a song with the boys. I used to sing it with the boys. I have to, you know, for example, Beata Maria, righteous man. I used to have a lower song, but now I'm having like I learned how to have a more feminine voice because I used to have a really weird voice. My voice changed when I got to 18 years old. I didn't get it earlier. I have like my child voice was nice. It went to 14 years old. Okay, don't worry. I am here. I'm going to stay here for a while because you know I am alone. I only have to wake up in the morning tomorrow, but don't worry. So you know, I have been like actually doing things like learning to have a proper voice because I started to when I was younger. I started to go my voice deeper and deeper because people say that my voice was annoyingly high pitch. Don't worry, you don't have to donate. It's not an obligation, so Valamo. I thought can't, to be honest. I really appreciate that. But the thing is that I used to be really shy about my voice because people keep telling me that I have a high pitched voice and it's bad to have a high pitched voice because you find annoying, you know. And here I am, being a VTuber. Apparently being a VTuber having a high-pitched voice is nice. So, suck on that, people who said that having a high-pitched voice is shit. Because, you know, yeah, if you're singing in low pitch, it's unappreciated. I used to sing with voice. I was too low that I couldn't sing with the girls with the lower voice. You know the... I used to sing that with the boys. But because I used to be able to sing deeper, I actually lost that ability because I forced myself because apparently I can go from soprano to bass, to voice bass. I can't do that. I have really high variety in voice. I have a that one of the chart teachers I have in college actually was the one who tested me and everyone to know their pitch. And she was like, "Oh, you can do everything." I was like, "Oh, really?" I didn't know. I was, thank you. And she was like, "Oh, yeah. To be honest, really, really high. I don't think you can do that." And I'm like, "Yeah, of course I cannot do that. It's really, really high." And that takes a lot of effort because I am not used to opening my mouth very much because I'm more shy. I have a small mouth. Hi, look at this mouth. It's so small. So I have actually tried my best to sing, and she put me with the girls with lower voice, and she was like, "Nah, you can sing with the boys, and actually you can support the boys because the boys are actually really trying to do their best." I can stand that. I have a speech impediment lisp and really shy about my voice. Yeah, I used to have a lot of lisp. I used to have a lisp a lot. I used to have, to be honest, I have to go when I was smaller, you know, when this VTuber was like 6 years old, I actually had to go to the doctor, to the speech doctor we have here called logoped. I don't know how it's called in English. And to be honest, I couldn't pronounce the R. I was like, I pronounce like, you know, Japanese people pronounce the R. Yeah, I used to do that. I couldn't pronounce the hard R. I couldn't. It took me a lot. Now it took me a lot of exercises. And when I speak really, really fast, I forgot to pronounce the R yet. So I always try to always remember, say the R properly because the Spanish have many words with hard R. It's not like English. That's why English is so easy for me. When I speak in Spanish, I forget. To be honest, many people have told me I speak better English than Spanish, and I'm fucking Spanish. I actually have symptomatic extracted development of my speech ability when I was still young, and now I have speech impediment now because of it. Yeah, I get that. To be honest, many issues that we have in the boys, are because when we are younger, we develop them. And because they are not fixed or fixes or something like that, you actually get carry on in the future. And to be honest, that takes a long time to recover. There's actually ways to recover some of them, or others not. For example, to having, you know, when I don't remember how it's called in English. Tartamudeo. Let me search that. Yeah, stuttering. So we have, when you have stuttering, you cannot fix that. To be honest, you actually have the disability approval. So you can ask for disability, you know, when you have stuttering. My brain and my voice are not synced at all, so you gotta make extra time to think before I speak. Oh, really? To be honest, I speak too fast, more than I can think. That's a problem I have. Sometimes I speak too much fast and I cannot really think. And sometimes I get like without breath. To be honest, when I do videos like reaction videos or do streams, like, you know, I'm reacting to the game stream, I actually get a lot of not thinking when I'm talking. And I don't feel about that good. Sometimes things escape, but, you know, now I learned how to control that, because I used to have like really like crazy things, like I used to make stupid like, jokes that were bad. But sounds fine. Yeah, my voice is fine right now. I'm really happy. I'm actually getting confident with my voice, although I cannot hear my own voice. That's a problem I have. That's why either my brain goes faster than my voice, or my voice goes faster than my brain. That's me too. Sometimes I think things too fast and I cannot say the words, and it's like, oh my god, I got this, you know, a crash in the night in traffic in my voice. It's like I don't know what. You have my ideas in my brain, but it's like I think I was wrong. It's fucking crazy, to be honest. I remember that when I was younger, still now, to be honest, when I roleplay with my roommates, because my roommates actually do a lot of D&D, Pathfinder. Well, Pathfinder now, I have to make them play Pathfinder, to be honest. I'm going to DM them Pathfinder. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Nah, prefer D&D. Let's take this word of advice, okay? do D&D. Don't go Pathfinder. Trust me, I have learned the issues. I have trauma from Pathfinder. Yeah, I know how you feel. I'm introverted and autistic, so every time I have to talk with someone when I have to make long lines of thought, I stuttle. It makes too long to finish my sentence. That's the same. Hi, autistic too. We are autistic too. Yeah, I'm autistic too. That's the issue. To be honest, I have many of my roommates actually tell me and the magnum opus of autism, because I have like 2,000 hours on Final Fantasy 14. Like I can sing for Jack. You know, to be honest, it's fucking crazy, because I learned too many things. This whole thing of streaming, it became my thing because a friend dared me to make my own VTuber persona. I was like, okay, let me try to stream. Yeah, fuck this shit. I'm going to rig my own model. I'm going to rig my own model. I'm going to do my own thing. And it's like, oh shit. I thought it. I like this. It's funny. I want to do this. To be honest, I wanted to stream a long time ago, you know, but I didn't have a computer. My computer was an old laptop from 2007. Beware, this was in the 2020s. I broke my laptop. I made it burn, literally, in flame. I have to actually call the look for a singer shot. You know those things that you can actually use for eating out the fires. I couldn't find it. I look for ways to take it out. I was dying on the inside. I have to call the fire squad. You know, the firefighter. And oh, so you're going to see Armor Core 6. We sent to you in so we can talk. Of course, I will try. To be honest, why do I have to rate myself in these things, and why do I love it? Yeah, that's my reaction. It's like, okay, I was trying my best. To be honest, after this, Riva, I'm going to actually clean more the house, because, you know, I am home alone with a cat, and the cat has actually in the middle of the scene thrown something that it shouldn't have been thrown, and I'm getting angry at the moment I see him. This cat is the devil. I only want to get Armored Core 6, but my laptop is a potato. I feel you, Nambing. I used to have a toaster as a laptop. I actually, when I got my first job, which was being an English teacher, let's be honest, I didn't get much. I barely got 100 euros. Not even $100 a month. It was sick. It was awful. The cat will run the whole house by itself. Yeah, the problem of the cat is that it's the devil. It has the name of the devil. It's not Satan. It's no, okay. It's a really good God, but it's the devil in a role play thing we have. It's 1800 1800. It's really good. By the way, if you want to learn about role play and you want to role play and you don't want to pay for the guides and you don't want to pay for anything and you want to try a new way, 1080s is 2080s or 1800. It's a really good game, free to play. The whole manuals are free. They're made for Spanish people, I think, and they're all free. Like the whole thing, the bestiary, the guidelines, everything. They have the PDFs free by the proper company. They're actually giving things free. So if you want to play role play with your friends and you don't want to play D&D because you know Wizards of the Coast are getting things crazier, they're nerfing my fucking warlocks. And actually there you know what's bad? When I start to play D&D with people who actually know how to play what's balanced or not, I cannot play Gunslinger because it's unbalanced and it's really bad. Because I want to play Gunslinger. And they're like, you can try Arcane Archer. And I'm like, no, I don't want to play Arcane Archer. Oh yeah, but your computer had your computer to work. The kid didn't even play Minecraft. Nowadays I can put on my tractor 4K Ultra and I will run smoothly. Ah yeah, I actually spent all the money got in months just to get my computer right now, and we call it in the house, we call it the macro big boss because it's fucking big. too big for its own good. Like, it's the biggest one in the house. And it's awful. Because it really gets worse. I was so much excited to play Age of Wonders for Holy Q Baldur's Gate 3 when I saw your stream and was up and was like, oh shit. Or maybe Kingdoms 2 Crowns. Baldur's Gate 3. Let me tell you. Baldur's Gate 3. I have been in bed. I barely could move. But I was seeing my roommate, everyone in my fucking house was playing Baldur's Gate 3. Everyone. No one. Even one of my friends came to I asked for my PC when they came here because they have a shitty laptop and they told me, if you're not going to use that, you can let me play Baldur's Gate 3. I was like, do it. Of course, let me watch. I want to watch. I want to help you decide and things like that. I had to actually play like in the sofa because my PC is on the living room because there's no place in my room. I have no room. My room is the fucking living room. Okay, I live in the sofa. The sofa is my bed. So imagine that Baldur's Gate 3 has become so good for us. By the way, my laptop gets really laggy when I play on it, so while it's charging, so it's really laggy. I get you. I haven't had a DM in 3 years. My friend played some old games. Oh my god, nah, that's not a good DM. I am trying to DM. I was trying to DM D&D, but it became a fate core. You know, fate. It's a way with D6. It's a really, really nice way if you want to make homebrew things. Baldur's Gate 3 is really the most game of all time in D&D verse. Complete with my rolls will be truly terrible, no matter what modifiers are. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I know. I am 400 in depth from 12 months because my PC came out. I actually spent a lot of time trying to read it with parts of friends' part, because my friends actually had, you know, I have this RAM, I have this thing, I actually got them for free, and the only thing I have to spend more money was the GPU. And it's my baby. Let me tell you that, it's my baby. I'm going to murder the one who breaks it. I haven't had a chance to play Baldur's Gate 3. I only got the chance to play it in the sofa while dying, making myself a whole, like, you know, turtles? I was a fucking turtle. I need to get back in the swing of DMing, not in a hot minute. But fun at times. It's really hard. To be honest, one of my friends actually started DMing for us, and he makes a really nice thing. Let me tell you about my roleplay. Hey, we're just chatting, so let me tell you about my roleplays. Perhaps that will illuminate you of what I'm dying on the inside. Okay, so we have my characters. Let me just put this girl. Okay, this girl. Okay, this girl is one of my babies. Okay, her placeholder was Alicia from Honkai Impact Horror. Okay, she is quite nice. She's a half-elf who actually is a noble, who is afraid of nobles. She's a gunslinger, she wields guns, and she's a circus freak because she likes to go doing trapezies. She's fucking crazy, and she actually makes things weird because she actually saves their ass at the same time she makes more trouble. I love her so much. I feel so bad that I cannot roleplay with her anymore because, you know, I have to drop out from the campaign. We actually roleplayed in Discord. It was fucking amazing. The friends who were with me were amazing. I loved it. And she's my baby. I actually, when I talk to my friends, it's this like half of my chapters. Then there's the baby. That's the baby. Awesome is my fucking baby. I will fucking murder the one who makes her cry, which is every single noble in Tal'Dorei, because it's from. We actually made a campaign based on Critical Role. The Critical Role campaign, you know, much better and things like that. And we actually have like, hi Armin. So I made her. And it was made in Tal'Dorei because we used the new Tal'Dorei campaign setting. This is my baby. And She actually was really, really nice. My DM wanted to ship her with one of the twins that Percy had with Vexalia. And I was fucking living with it, except for the fact that she is fucking afraid of noble people. So she was dying on the inside. And Percy was like, oh yeah, perhaps it's too soon to trying to love this too, because, you know, she's fucking dying on the inside just by being here. She's my baby, okay? She's one of my best babies because she's really good, okay? This is from the ending. Then I have, one of my friends did this, okay? One of my friends, the twins I used one more Milky West, I think it was called, to make this sprite. This chapter is really amazing, okay? This took me a night, actually 3 hours to make. It's one of the few chapters it took me like 3 hours to make. No joke. Actually, it was going to be a barbarian in that one shot, and it became not a barbarian. It became a wizard. Abjuration wizard who actually it wants to be a great wizard and like that. Has pyrophobia because he was a magician in a circus after having to look for a job because the parents lost all the money. And you know what happened to him? He joined a troupe of musicals and, you know, theater by a guy named Hermes. The guy named Hermes, probably a demon, I don't know, probably a demon, was really, really crazy. And they have a prima donna, which was one of my roommates, which was Colette. And then we have our best villain ever, a person called Melinda. And we did actually Aladdin in the whole one shot because we have to interpret that we are doing the two bad things we were doing in Neverwinter in Fire. If you have seen the D&D movie, you have seen Neverwinter. So my chapter was going to Neverwinter to actually, you know, help a lot. He was always making Aladdin. He was doing Aladdin, the main chapter. The princess was the actual. The princess became the guy who was actually the ranger we had in the party, which was actually the guard we had to protect us in the road because, you know, things like that. He became the prince. It was crazy. Okay, so it was okay. That guy, my chapter, not gay. You're not gay, but okay. Everyone shipped them. Okay, that was nice. He's a wizard. We were level 10 in this one shot. It was fucking crazy. It was fucking crazy because apparently it was actually the devil. It was a demon. And it was made a demon because of the stalker of the prima donna and her obsession of her of being perfect. And I was like, wait. Do you know the reason that this guy joined my boy? Wait, his name is Hesperos. His real name is Antonello Vargas. I don't know why I picked the name. I was okay with something that sounds Italian because I don't know, I like Italian. So, this guy was like, did I just lose the one reason I was still here? Hi, Corvus! And the reason was simple. It was because he wanted to join the trip because he wanted to learn magic from the director. Because he was like, oh yeah, I like the prima donna, but I like the effects more. What this magic? I want to learn about this magic. Actually, he learned. He actually got taught by the Hermes. He was happy. I was happy for him, to be honest. I'm going to take this out. What did you say? I played sci-fi story with a horribly mutated space vampire that hates nobility, and he got invited to a space vampire ball. That was fun. What is this? Curse of Strat, but in the space? By the way, one of my roommates wants to make a Curse of Strat online with me and my friends, and some friends that are like not from where nearby where we live. And I'm like, can I be the cleric? And she's like, this is the last time you're going to be a cleric. This is the last time. I was like, why? I am not that bad. And it's like, no, it's not because you're bad. It's because you're too good as a cleric and you always play cleric. I have like How many credits do I have? Wait. I have JoJo. I have Moon. I have Hans. I have the one from the one shot I made without a name because we were having no names. And we were all. It was one shot I did, not with my roommates, it was online, where everyone was amnesiac and without their names and anything, and they have to make their own names and things like that. And mine was like, call me whatever you want, I don't care. And we didn't remember anything, we didn't only have like our things, and we're like, oh, who the fuck are we? And then she told me, oh yeah, you cannot have anything with lay on hands because you are twice a paladin. And I was like, twice a paladin when? Yeah, I was the paladin, which was, one was Ankh, which was Merfolk. A Merfolk boy who was really nice, a good boy. He was fucking crazy, but he was nice. He was always with a smile, always like, he was suffering in the inside. He was made to force, he was a slave, so he was forced to always smile or die. There's no wonder. He's just a pet, you could say. He was really nice. He was a good boy. It's not that he was fucking creepy. And the other hand is Fyodor, which was someone I didn't play in the end, which was an Oathbreaker, which was a fucking vampire. It's a fucking vampire that actually had their own domain, their own lands, because he was a really high important noble inside a Nordic region in a fantasy world made by a roommate of mine, and they were nice. This guy was actually one of the kindest characters I have met. He was the guy who made that jokes, and he became a vampire just out of spite of making sure that the sons and the grandsons never fought for their inheritance and break the whole town. They were like, nah, they're not going to actually get anything. I'm going to live forever, and they're going to actually try to fight it. They're going to lose because they have to kill me first. And they were like, Grandpa, can you lend us, the title? And he's like, nah, when I die. Grandpa, but you're going to die never when we are still alive. That's true. That's why you're never going to die. Okay, I'm going out. He's like that kind of guy I was making. He was fucking amazing. Too sad I couldn't finally play with him because we stayed like for 2 days without sleeping, my friend and I, just making the lore on the background and making interactions of him and his grandchildren, who were like the actual owners now of the land. Like his son, that he was only surviving, was like 100 years old, trying to say, Dad, at least give me for a second the title. And he was like, no. Yeah, become immortal just to annoy your bloodline. It's fucking amazing. You want to play more Forge Domain clerics? Live Final Hell. I have played Light Domain, Dead Domain. No, Dead Domain is the one I'm making for Barovia. Light Domain, Failure Domain, Knowledge Domain, and what was the last domain? War Domain, I think it was. I made for fucking clerics. Then for paladins I have a crown, the crown 1, and the Oathbreaker. And now I have a 3 Adric, which it's fucking amazing because we used to play. We have our chapters, our OCs have real placeholders. And this one has Idris Route from Twisted Wonderland because I have problem with Twisted Wonderland. No wonder. Something with the main. Yeah. The mains are fucking amazing. The mains are the subclasses of cleric. Depending on the gods, you can get one on another. For example, if you pick the Traveler in Horde Domain. Oh my, where are we just clerics? Oh, perhaps it's for gods that actually support being a bitch. Or perhaps gods that are fucking bitches. You cannot be bitchless without the domain. Perhaps it's an Elder Ring thing. Oh, you're maidenless. You have to go to get your maiden to be part of the whole domain. Oh my god. So that will be some of them. And then I have, wait a sec. I'm going to show you my baby. Yeah, I'm going to show you my baby number one. Like, I have a chapter who became my baby the moment I made him. I made him in an hour, okay? It was... when no bitches in the scene, yeah. My first character in the aquatic nature domain, which is like a NSFW druid. Oh my god. I had a hard time playing with him because groups played makes me feel like the third whale. I feel the same sometimes when you are the third wheel in D&D and in gameplay, in roleplay. Let me tell you something. Don't comfort. Don't stay that way. Go for it. Do your best. Don't comfort yourself saying, "Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I can't be third wheel." No. Make yourself important. At least be the Lancer type of chapter that goes against the one who is ruling and the one who is the leader. Try to be the one who at least gives other opinions and other ideas that people don't have to comply. That's the best way. If you feel a third wheel, try to make yourself a main chapter. No joke. For example, okay, this baby boy is trying always, more often than not, I end up playing my chapters as the leader because it takes forever for the rest of the party to say what to do. Okay, let me tell you about this roleplay. The magnum opus of my fucking life, which made me fucking obsessed because of a ship in game that hasn't been even canon, but we have theorized because, you know, this is a chip of my chapter with another chapter. It's really fucking amazing. Is this boy. This boy. This baby. Did you see the baby? He's a good baby. His name is Nur. Nur is a really good boy who is fucking crazy. Because he's the smallest of the group. He's the baby of the group. Everyone is like 16, 17. He's 15. He's 15 years old. He's fucking crazy. Because for one simple reason. His powers are not made for battle. Everyone has at least a way for battling, even the one who hasn't a power for battling, which is Hope. By the way, Hope is one of the chapters of play chapters. And this is made in the Marvel universe. You know Marvel and DC. Yeah, this is made in the universe of it's a pretty boy. It's a pretty non-binary person. I call him my baby boy because I'm stupid. I don't know how to call it. My baby non-binary person doesn't sound really quite cute, and baby girl is not. It hasn't no. It's still not a baby girl. It still needs to own that. This character is baby. He's not evil. He is quite useless to the group, technically speaking. Technically speaking, he has been made to look like a third wheel, and he always tries to look like a third wheel. Except when it's necessary. No joke. When it's necessary, he actually acts up. That's the way I made him. He looks baby. He's like, yeah, I cannot do this. Oh yeah, my superpower. What's my superpower? It's a mutant because you're made on, Dynasty of I think it was no. It was Krakoa. I think it was called Krakoa. Krakoa. Marvel. Krakoa, it's basically the island where, they have made things. It's a paradise for mutants. It's a place where, mutants can live without being, it's like an island, it's an ancient island, only, mutants can go in. It's a pretty person who actually is a mutant too. This chapter has many issues. This chapter is made to be antagonistic to the party. At the same time, he doesn't want to leave the party. Because he makes a fucked up thing. Then he talks with the DM. And everyone knows of the players. Now in game they know because the last session he actually blew up and said, oh yeah, you know that mutants are a bad thing. You know that in the world of X-Men, the mutants are actually treated like shit. This boy, baby, boy, girl, baby, this baby, went and because their parents are actually what do you say it? Racist towards anything with powers. His dad is stupid. It's a lawyer who hates mutants, and they will vote anything to take out anything that's superpower. You get the idea, right? This baby is a mutant. He has been such a fight as a mutant. His power is a fucking sight. His superpower is having sight. He has a pretty amazing sight. He actually can see everything 360 non-scope, no blind paths for him. He can see everything around him. He has no blind spots. It means that he cannot be taken by surprise by anyone. Okay? Anyone. This baby. This baby has my repression, by the way. Because their parents actually do not support them. Their parents actually hate him because he is a mutant. You know what their parents did to accept him to go to classes in the embassy of Krakoa? Make a list of your classmates, of your mutant classmates. That's what they asked him to do. He wanted to have the approval of their parents, to be actually loved by their parents, because, you know, the parents stopped loving him the moment he became a mutant. He did that. Yeah, technically it's that problematic, because, you know, that would pick everyone into danger. That has been filtered. Now everyone in classroom is actually in danger if the parents want to, or they actually give the information to someone they shouldn't do it. We were having problems because, you know, recently before the last session, no, before that, parents of a character we have, which was Jonathan Lombardi, which was called mutant name is Fang. Jonah actually has the ability to eat anything he wants. Anything, can eat anything. Even can eat someone, can eat anything that can be eaten. He can even eat a fucking door. Okay? The parents of Jonah were attacked by Carnage, because Carnage we fought Carnage because, you know, one of our friends got a symbionts, like Venom-like thingy, and Carnage found that, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to actually do something crazy. How to say that? Do you remember Civil War? The Civil War in the comics was because they made a list with the names that everyone can put their name with their powers on their identity as a superhero to make it like public safety. You know what happens in the Civil War, Captain America Civil War. You can know that they wanted to publicize the names of people with superpowers or something like that, you know, to transparency and to make sure that everyone was on the same page and no one was free to act because they were superpowers and you have to abide by the law. Okay, it was revealed to us in the last season that Jonah and Noor, which is my baby and my friend's baby, character, their parents put them in the list. And then my character was like, okay, so everyone in the government knows that we are mutants. I am a mutant. They know my parents because my parents think that. My parents made me do a list. Oh shit. If they target my parents and they go to my parents can actually go and give them the list. Which means only group is going to be fucked up. That was the moment that he realized he fucked up. He has been for months keeping that as a secret. And now he exploded in the worst moment ever because they have lost the leader of the group. The leader of our group in the roleplay died in front of us. So we were like completely in chaos. And the tracker mind was trying to cope with it by making jokes. By making awful jokes. Especially about the death, because he cannot control the idea of... He cannot set the idea of the death of the leader of the group because he admired that person. I think the moment we learned about that, the moment that we learned about what list and that we were in, that my character was in, my character was thinking, oh shit, I have to confess something to everyone. Perhaps this was worse than we thought. Because perhaps your parents didn't put you in the list. Mine put me in the list. Which means the government knows that I'm a mutant, and my parents know my parents are the parents of a mutant. They can use that. My parents are able to sell that list to the government just to get immunity and fuck me up. You're welcome. So, you know, that made everything a nightmare. That made my character, the moment that I said that, I got a fate point immediately. My dungeon master was looking at me like, shit, you just decided to get on that by yourself? I was like, yeah, he has to confess. We're not charged after all. I have to confess. I fucked up. He got a purple eye. You know, he got actually got hit in the eye. You know, his power is the eyes. He needs to keep his eyes intact. And he got a really, really, really good punch in the stomach. It was fucking amazing. Loving that. 10 out of 10. We'll make that up. Welcome to roleplay with Inky. Inky makes things weird. My character, but that's the moment when my character stopped being like completely free will for that part of the roleplay. He wasn't free willing. He actually did a lot of things. But that moment put my character in the spotlight. You have to do that when you're roleplaying. Put your character in the spotlight. If you don't know ways to be supportive, be ways to be antagonistic, but at the same time don't cause conflict with the character. That's something I have to say. And to be honest, I like the whole civilian versus superhero storyline that was handled with the comments where JJ used to Spider-Man. They handled that topic very type very well there. Problem with that, the problem with the list that they made of, you know, of superheroes in Civil War was that because you lost your anonymity, you're not anonymous anymore. Your enemies can target you, and you're the ones you love. That happened to Peter Parker. Peter Parker joined in because, you know, hi, Iron Man is supporting me. I can do that. I mean, I am a fucking saint for Iron Man. I'm going to do it. Tony Stark is telling me to do that. I mean, straight honor. Target his soundmate, target his girlfriend, target everyone he loved. Yeah, the problem about that list is that Tony wanted to do something that was amazingly good, because in perspective of the law, no one is above the law. The problem about that is that your enemies are above the law. And your enemies, when they know your identity, they can target the ones you care about instead of you to make actual pain. And when that happened, Spider-Man had to go to Captain America and that made Tony Stark almost kill Spider-Man. That's what happened. That's in, you know, mutants are hated by everyone that is human, almost everyone in the Marvel universe, right? You know that. You always know that the mutants are always hated. You don't know why. You have humans and people accept that, but if you're a mutant, you're going to stuck on that because we are going to fucking hit you with bricks and fucking threaten you to die. Or I don't know why. Even we are going to have military force against you. Okay, the roleplay, my moment, I confess that, it was a moment because Krakoa has been attacked because Carnage did something to attack Krakoa using the powers of one of our allies, which was Yona, to convert them into energy to attack Krakoa. That means that's an attack from a human, or from a creature, that to Krakoa. They didn't know who was the one. That means Magneto was like, oh, this is the part where I told you. If they attack Krakoa, I'm going to attack them. Because Magneto was not going to attack anyone. if they left Krakow alone. But the moment they didn't leave Krakow alone because there was they actually fucked the shit up. We don't know the magnitude of the situation. All mutants in the United States were into a search and capture. They were going to be searched, and the moment they're found out, they're going to be captured and taken by the authorities. Well, you can imagine what's going on. You can imagine why my character had to confide and have to actually confess on that, because now is the moment, critical moment, where he realized he fucked up. Because this thing I said, it was just a joke. I was like, yeah, what if my character made a fucking list with the names of their whole classmates they were fucking mutants? It's going to be not going to bite us in the ass. And when this happens, and I know my character is probably known by the government to be a mutant, and probably we're going to go to their parents, you know, to ask for questions to find my character. The parents are going to fucking probably give the list. Because they're fucking fascist. Okay, they're fucking crazy. That make me fucking sad, because it made the whole team angry at my character. But at the same time, it gave him spotlight to actually grow, because now he has to grow or he's going to get kicked out of the group. I have to force my character to grow up in that moment, because he knows that he's going to get abandoned the moment he isn't more needed. Because he's useless. He tries to be useless of the group, but actually he's helping. He actually got a fucking punch from Carnage, being a fucking annoying brat. These things happened a lot, and to be honest, let me tell you something. I actually made even a comic. I think I have this. I have even made a comic, okay? I have made a small comic because I have to practice something. I was getting like the nerves because I was feeling so much pain. I wanted to do something and I was feeling so bad. I made a comic and I made this shit. Yeah, Invoice knows how to do comics badly, but I know how to make comics. I made a comic of the situation, of the talk between Jonathan and Nur. Nur is my character, Jonathan is a character of a friend. Okay? Both of them had a talk of the situation after they lost Alexander, which was our leader of the group. Alexander, by the way, it's this guy. This is Alexander. Okay? Alexander is this guy. Okay, it's a baby. Okay, Alexander passed from this to this. The same, right? It's the same. It blew up his mind, okay? We saw his head explode. You know, it corners. You know it corners, right? Yeah, the same. It happened the same. And I was like trying to process all of that. My character actually cannot process that. Just a little guy, yeah. Nothing bad is going to happen. It was the fucking leader of the group because he had powers like, you know, telekinesis and really strong telekinesis. My character can only see things. His mutant name is Chroma. Because, you know, it's light, it's made of chromatic colors, and his name is Nur, which means light. So, he likes those things, okay? And my character powers actually can see things. Yeah, so many corrections. I have actually learned a lot from that because I have to change many things. Okay, this is the first page, okay? And then we have this one. This is the other part. By the way, my character has a problem. The moment that he has like pauses in the chat, it's made intentionally because my character has a problem. You know, Fate system, you have the whole concept of your character, high concept, which is the concept of your character. You have the aspects, and one trouble. My character has a trouble, which means that he hears everything 2 seconds later. That you talk him, hi, how are you? And he's like, still listening to it 2 seconds later after you talked. Which means that he cannot be aware of noises and react to noise properly. But he can see things. So if you are talking, he can see your lips and he can try to read your lips or things like that. Even if he is giving you the back, you can talk to him by him watching your lips move and trying to read them. Because he has no blind spots. He can see in his back. He can see back him and he can see everything. Yeah, this was made during the first part of the commission, to be honest, because I had to check some shading and I wasn't really proper with the shading. I was like, okay, let me tell some that, and this happened. I don't know why. I drew a comic. My roommates were like, "Weren't you sick?" And I was like, "Yeah." Oh shit! I threw the whole shitting. It's really neat. My character actually, I did this whole thing, you know. It was fucking crazy because I did this because I was inspired by doing this small thing. I just did this. This became my whole thing. I was like checking, okay, I want to do my chapter, but I don't want to pick up placeholder, I want to draw it, and I did that. This was my first concept to try to make a reference sheet, and this was the boy. This was the boy. I like him. Okay, I like the boy because he's nice and he's stupid. The real concept of him is being stupid. The whole concept is that he has no fucking blind spots. And because I like a whole manhwa novel, Chinese novel, which is called Combat Continent 2. Okay? And the protagonist has powers with his eyes, which can see everything. Eyes of God. Okay? And I was like, oh yeah, I like that concept. I want to make it a power. I didn't thought it would be functional. But the thing is that I made this character to be an annoying type that can be a fucking sniper. Because he can focus his sight to watch afar to a distance and have like fucking a scope on him in his eyes. He can be a fucking sniper. But he's too coward to actually shoot someone. He's a kid, 15 years old, okay? And then he can see everything around him, so no one can surprise attack him technically. So he's like the actual radar of everyone. He's actually a radar that goes around. And it's really nice because that's the way he can show off. He actually show off by trying to prevent that people going fucking trapped because someone was fighting on the back or something like that. Or trying to attack Carnage in the blind spots of Carnage because he knows where the blind spots of people are. Because, you know, he had to pretend where blind spots are. Because if not, it's going to tell a lot that he's a mutant. He has to see the fucking ball throwing at him and he cannot dodge it because, you know, it's going to tell that he can see in his back. The only character I can't stand being stupid is when I play a barbarian. Everything can be stupid. Let's be honest. My wizard is fucking stupid. It shows all things. Academically, it has a fucking 20 in intelligence score. No, yeah, I can show you the fucking PDF with his things of shit. But he is really, really smart in academics. He has no charisma. Well, has low charisma, but he has no strength. Everything has to have a trouble. If violence is not the answer, why fate is so punchable? That's good. But this is something I have to tell you. Every character has to have a flaw. There's no perfect characters. Perfect characters are boring. For example, let me tell you. This is my baby. By the way, I tried to learn how to do chibis. This is the last chibi I made a long time ago. He plays the violin, okay? So we end up we started being a mutant group of teenagers called Crossroads, and we ended up making a fucking group, a band, which my character is the violinist, we have the guitarist, and we have the keys. Like, wait, no. This is the bad one. Sorry, I have to check. Do the AG commissions, yeah. This is the guitarist of the group. She's Hope. She has the ability to see the past of things when she tells them. And I was going to put it, and you have the keys. So we have a group. This is the whole group, okay? The whole group is the three. So you see the three, and we have more because we have Carol, who is a guitar. But Carol, we don't speak about Carol. Carol was fucking lost because he did. You know what started the downfall of the group? The whole character group went to see Barbie film, and they went to go to see Barbie. No joke, because it's set in today, like nowadays, like 2023, and and they were going just out from watching Barbie. That day we were watching Barbie, to be honest. In the morning, we went up and I went to the doctor to check my eyesight, and then in the evening we were playing Fate. We were playing the Crossroads, the Marvel universe. And you know what happened? We ended up doing that. We ended up fucking playing that. Oh yeah, we're going out of watching Barbie. Some of chapters were in pink. My jacket kind of wear pink because it's for girls, and his parents are going to tell him he is, he is not openly LGBT with his family, only with his group. And that was fucking amazing because we were like chatting. Oh yeah, we have news, open news, breaking news. Oh yeah, what happened? There's an explosion in Lombardi's restaurant. We all watched Jonathan. Jonathan is the one whose parents has a restaurant, Italian restaurant, in the same location with the same name. That's where the parents are. Ah! That was the moment we were like, oh shit. What did you do? What did you do? DMs. DMs actually are really good. Even if they have many chapters. These were a few of them because you have to pick every single chapter. We can spend like 3 hours. The only thing I got, Carol was the best. Carol was Rams. Yeah, Carol was Rams. Thank you, Nell. It was fucking amazing. The only thing I got about the Barbie movie is that Ken is now the big need of the child priority. It's a big meme. To be honest, Ken became really good in the movie, and the whole Ken things, all the Kens are fucking amazing and was fucking crazy. I really loved the different Kens. I loved everything in the movie. We weren't just watching it and was like, this is a little bit too much. It's too good. And I got the message, something like that, and it was like, but everything was so good because it's amazing. I really love the Barbie movie. I wish I could have this fucking movie when I was in college just to use it in class, okay? I wanted to use that in class. And Kinov, you are Kinov. Every single boy of you are Kinov, okay? You are Kinov. Don't worry, I support you. This is a word for a Barbie. Bitchy about Barbie. Oh my god, I remember that I used to have friends who actually told me that I was a Barbie. And when I was a kid, I was called Barbie because I used to have really long blonde hair, and I wore a lot of pink because my mom was obsessed that I had to wear pink because I was a girl. And now I wear black. Welcome. Now I wear black. Black is my new pink, okay? Okay. I got angry at pink because my mom forced me to wear pink, and because my friends were always trying to tease me, oh, you wear pink, you're Barbie, and I was like, I am not Barbie, please. Onegai simplisimasu. Fuck off. You're not Barbie. Which, by the way, almost, I have to say, almost every chapter of mine is really crazy. To be honest, I can literally watch 3D movies because long spiritual 3D effects give me major headaches. That's bad. To be honest, I can't watch 3D movies because I actually get dizzy. I try my best, but I always get dizzy. I don't know why. And you didn't watch Barbie movie because I have photosensitive eyes. The movie had too many reactions to it. Some people say it's good and others say it's garbage. My honest opinion, it's good. It's a really good movie. It has really good screenwriting. It has really good jokes. And all the time is keeping the attention on you. Like, you have to keep attention. And you are going to be always entertained by the movie. Don't let anyone tell you it's bad because, oh no, it's feminism. Don't worry about that. It has a feminist and a way to tell you, oh yeah, equality. And nothing is good in the majority. That not a full woman society where they take power, nor a full male society where they take power is good. Is that you are just good enough that who you are, and you have to cooperate with one another. And you don't have to look for a way to piss another person down and make someone lower than you to feel yourself better. That's the whole thing. But there's people who cannot understand that, and they think just because it's a movie with girls, and many girls going to watch it, it's going to be bad, and they haven't even watched it. You don't have to judge. You actually, if you have different opinions, try to get why and the reasons why. Because sometimes people say it's garbage because they don't want to be mainstream, and that's not a valuable way to say it's garbage. The best way to say it's garbage is garbage because something you know that is plausible and important. It's not the perfect movie, but it's neither the worst. It's one of the greatest, of course, because it's really good. The marketing was amazing. They deserve that. It's better than Elementals, let's be honest. But you always, okay, I wait for streamers, let's play these people I watch on regular basis and have similar tastes as myself, have similar opinions on a thing before investing in it. I never pay attention to critic opinion or mass media appeal when it comes to deciding why I like something. That's true. Try to find people who are actually with your own affinity. That's the best example I have to give you. People who you think are going to be more trustful, your friends, people who you know you have similar affinities, similar tastes. That's the best way you have to do it. Don't look for mass media or you know, analysis that people have. IGN is shit. IGN, don't trust Kotaku. Don't trust things like that. Find with sources that are not paid to tell you that it's good or bad. Because, you know, there's... Which was it? I don't remember if it was Kotaku, something like that. That this shit about Final Fantasy 16 just because they didn't want anything, because you know that company actually made shitty reviews and shitty things. You know, people are not going to be happy about that. So it's bad media. So Metacritic all the way. High touch. For this one, the message between how men and women are treated are promises. It's how men are oppressed. Barbie's pretty much how anyone can be oppressed. Don't be an a-hole. Yeah. Yeah. To be honest, IGN rated Barbie is at high score on Note 10. Never forget what it took of us. Only to me of Barbie, 10 out of 10, too much water. Yeah, too much water. Especially when it's fake water. The thing about Barbie is that you have to feel comfortable with the movie, of course. But everyone can be oppressed. Can be a man, can be a woman, can be a kid, can be someone. Sometimes you have to learn that not everyone is going to have the same rights. Not everyone can have the same things. But you don't have to oppress someone else just to feel better for yourself. That's the moral of the story. You don't have to be an a-hole and put someone under your heel because you're oppressed. Try to find equal one. It's really bad to actually do things and say, oh yeah, because I'm oppressed, I'm going to oppress these people. If I were to be oppressed, if I were to, you know, I am a teacher, I feel oppressed, I'm going to oppress the kids. No, you're not going to do that. If you are going to work and your boss is trying to oppress you, you're going to oppress your workers. The ones who work for you. No, because that makes you much more unequal than they are. You have to be the change. You have to make everything healthy, and you cannot push anyone else just because you're getting pushed. That's my honest opinion on Barbie, and that's something I learned, that you don't have to be that way. You know, my favorite video game reviewer is Zatsudan from YouTube channel. Just this. Oh, you know, I had some thought about it. I may go back in HoloQ, go to writing and go to do. Oh right, HoloQ. Do you know that Oni is going to HoloQ? Yeah, like perpetuating chain of pain. That's the thing. You cannot go. That you have to be the change. Always be the change. Don't continue the pain. You can be the change. Just small things like not being oppressive to others can make it better, and make sure that the future is not going to be all pain. Because I know of people who do that. My parents do that. My parents actually love the idea of, because we are feeling oppressed, we are going to oppress our children. And that's actually fucked up. Because that made me insecure and fucked up. That made me have so many trust issues. That made me have so many issues. And that's something that they could have done if they had changed. It's like generational trauma, like in Encanto. If you fix those things, you actually can make everything that is toxic towards a healthy behavior, healthy environment. Jesus, don't just perpetuate it. Just fix it. If you cannot fight it, at least fix it. Yeah, I'm gonna be a chance. Become the new god of the world. Yeah, become your own god for the new world. The new world is going to be by us. And we have to make better than the ones who were before us. That's something I have to say. I've been watching more later when it comes to movie criticism analysis. It's great. Slim long format content is great. No. Like spirits with spray bottle bad light. Bad light. To be honest, what is Oppenheimer instead of Barbie this time? I like film intel a lot from movie critics. I learn from the dude. I actually used to watch psychiatrists and psychologists analyze, movies, especially children's movies. Because I am learning to be a teacher. My dream job will be to be a teacher in the school, but here I am being a cashier. I'm a VTuber. But it's better to be a VTuber, to be honest. I don't have to handle 30 children trying to cry all the time. But I always try to analyze things as an educator. Oppenheimer is a really good historical thing. You actually learn from history. Too bad many people actually just legalize nuclear bombs. Which I will approve, but they have issues. You play Hello Kitty since it got on Steam. I have been getting fan of Yaman May lately. I have to upload my Hello Kitty. I have played Hello Kitty since it came out the 1.0. To be honest, America's gone insane. He started being a man, and we have sex offenders taking advantage of transgenderism to get close to their victims. Oh my god. To be honest, there's many people. America has become awry, and they actually have to fix many things. One of those things are not those. One of those things will be healthcare. To be honest, I cannot live in America because of my healthcare problems. Are going to fucking make me poor if I live in America. Thank God I have public healthcare here, and it's free. I only have to work, and part of my paycheck goes to healthcare. not going to pay thousands of euros because I have to go to the emergency room. Because, oh my god, I have gone to the emergency room too many times. I will be fucking poor in America. Right now, if I think about that, I will be fucking poor. I will lose everything. Oh my god. Playing solo, wait. 4k max CP. Class on my level sent me to level 20 of my level. With one shot with 9k damage. Oh my god. Hi, Amy. Yeah, I'm back. I guess that's a stealth mission. Is that stealth mission? Everything's a stealth mission, Nell. Everything's a stealth mission. And then to adopt a child and be a father and man that got it rough in this world with one to be active in their child drive. Yeah, you have to always work. The problem we have with the work culture right now, let's be honest, is that you have to work, but not to live, to survive. You live to work, no work to live right now. But many jobs actually tell you, yeah, it's 4 hours, 8 hours a day, and they actually are 12. And if you don't comply, oh, I guess you don't want to get hired in this company. I guess you are not really into this job. Yeah, no. I have learned something. I really don't like to take care for my country. I used to live in a hospital as a kid. Yeah. To be honest, healthcare has to be taken care of. If you don't have good, proper healthcare and accessible healthcare, people are going to die badly, or are going to have issues, and they're not going to go to the hospital. My dad doesn't want to go to the hospital because in Chile they don't have public healthcare, and he's not used to the idea of he can go to the doctor whenever he wants. He's not going to get more charged up. I was more talking about can't be with a kid without people ever thinking, oh, giving mommy a break, what the hell, why you kill a child, pedo, kidnapper. Yeah, actually that's true. I actually remember that back in the day, many people see really wrong, parents alone with the kids. It's like, oh yeah, and apparently being with a kid in being a single father or being just, you know, parent that the dad instead of the mom with the kids, it's really seen like, oh, you're not the breadwinner, what? You're not a man because your wife has to work and you don't. And it's like, whatever you know about their lives, don't judge people who are with the kids. Perhaps instead of giving mommy a break, mommy has to do groceries and mommy cannot stand with the kid because the kid gets pissed off and do things in the supermarket. Or perhaps the dad wants to be with the child because, you know, they want to be involved in life. You know, my dad tried to always be involved in my life, but the only way he did that was giving me gaming consoles, and that wasn't really good. That doesn't actually help. And that's, to be honest, it sucks because, you know, sometimes you want to get involved in the life of those who you love, but like recently it's not so much because, you know, single parents exist, but, you know, my dad always thought that giving things was a way of giving affection, and it's not really. It's been a thing for decades. It's really a thing that has been carried over from years and years and years. And that's only the view that kids have to be with their mothers and parents have to be the breadwinners. And that's actually not true. It can be anything. Every family is a world. That's something I learned when I was a teacher, when I was learning to be a teacher. Is that you cannot judge a family just how it's composed. You can have like 5 kids and the dad is taking care of the kids and the mom is winning the money. It can be just a single parent. It doesn't mean it's a worse family or better family. It means it's a family. See, if it's still functional, it's not bad. You don't have to judge a family just because of what you see of them. Because sometimes a regular family with mom, dad, and the kid can be toxic and can be bad. But you're seeing, oh yeah, the perfect family, the family, heterosexual family we all love and know. It's not probably going. Shh. But I have the French cat is trying to ruin the sofa. That's that bitch. I got angry at the cat. How? Some dads can even pick up the kids from school without the school calling them mother first. That's true. That's actually true. I have seen that. I was a teacher and I have seen that. And that's fucked up. It's like, what? The dad cannot pick up their own son? What is that? I mean, only it's right if the career divorce and you have to be sure that it's their week with the dad. But society. Oh, as parents in America, right now it's safer to homeschool than send them to school where teachers are more likely to be pedos these days. In America, you only need a bachelor's degree to be a teacher. Bachelor's degree and do a small test in some states. Don't joke. I have seen, because I wanted to be a teacher in the United States. They don't ask you many things. To be honest, they don't even ask you for you know, if you have an antecedents as a sexual predator. That's fucking fucked up. And to be honest, it's a shitty job without good payment. I wanted to be a teacher in the United States and I ended up regretting the idea. The moment I saw the qualifications, like, oh, just need any bachelor's degree. You cannot be even specialized in teaching. You can be, you know, I studied art, I'm going to be a math teacher. I score kids. They probably don't know how to do anything as a teacher because, you know, things like that happen. Actually have to study a lot how to teach maths because every kid has their own methods and you have to learn how to teach them because every kid's a mold. You cannot know if the kid's going to understand that. Also, there's too many issues with kids. They have ADHD, they have autism, they can have problems with you know, the language and they cannot understand properly. That's in America and everywhere. Everywhere has problems. To be honest, when I have to teach, I have to give by the government a certificate that I have no sexual offensive problems, like I haven't offended anyone sexually, no kids, no adults, nothing like that, because it's mandatory. It's mandatory, and that's the problem. That you have to show that you have no penal problems. Hey, penal. But yeah, being only that is really hard. Not only in America, in Spain too. In Spain, we're really judgmental. If you're a single parent, yeah, people are going to be judgmental to you. That's something I learned because even I heard teachers saying, "Oh yeah, see, it's for a single mom. That's why he's bad." And it's like, no, it's not. It's probably because you're actually treating him like he's bad. I treat him good and he treats me nice, the kid. It's because of you. What? That's a lot of work. But one day I'll be a father, but I got 2 requests for dating. Coaches and free games for cats. You'll be no coaches. Yeah. Have a nice dream, take care of yourself, okay? Okay, I mean qualification. The qualifications, yeah, that's in America. That's American qualifications. The American qualifications, some states are fucking jokes. No joke. You just need a bachelor's degree, pass a test that's made by the state, which is really easy because you just have to Google X state test for teaching and you can actually have the solutions everywhere. Just learn them and that's it. No joke. I got angry at that. I was like, oh my god, I can be a teacher without anything. I only need to pass college with anything. I can study how to do shit in college because, you know, there's degrees for everything. I can be a teacher if I don't know anything about, you know, literature or anything like that. It's fucking crazy. My sister is that the teacher, she had to study a lot. Yeah. Okay, have a nice night, Justice. ADHD, just not working hard enough. It's trying to become a teacher. Yeah. ADHD, it's really hard to actually notice about that. And many adults, many grown-up people don't know they have ADHD until they actually learn about the issue. They actually learn about the problem, which is not bad. But actually, when you learn more about ADHD, I have to actually learn in my 20s. I have ADHD. Many of my fellow classmates learned they had ADHD at 20 years old when they had to learn from that in school. And it's a fucking issue. Like, I have ADHD, a lot of ADHD. You can see I jump from topic to topic. I cannot be stopped. I am fucking nightmare. But many teachers don't realize that it's not easy to give that. That actually you have to have tests. You can think someone has ADHD, but you have to really ask the one who is in charge in your high school or in school about that. That you cannot actually tell the parents, oh yeah, the kid has ADHD. No, you don't know. You are not a professional about that matter. You have not the authority to tell that issue. You have to actually tell one of the I don't know how it's called, but in Spanish it's PT. We have called it the PT, it's PNC, PT, and they actually are the ones to test. And when they test and they actually check that it's positive, they actually send to the parents a notice to go to the psychiatrist to make the actual test, definitive test, to actually confirm the ADHD. You cannot give it like, oh yeah, this person has ADHD. You have to do ADHD, you are just British. I am not British. I am not British. What the fuck is going on? I think a human is made to sit for hours studying, no one's made. I think I have pretty much ADHD, or have research about myself. If you have suspicions about that, go to your doctor. No joke. Go to your head doctor, ask them, hey, I've been checking out about these things. I have been checking out all my life about these things. What if I have it? Because many adults right now, many grown-ups right now, are learning they have these issues. One of my roommates actually, when in their 20s, learned they have autism. Yeah, it's from Spain. I'm from Spain. Thank you, Carlos. Yeah. The quality of the psychologist varies a lot. If you're not happy with the psychologist, go to another. To be honest, don't worry if you don't feel like you're okay. Let me be honest. I had to pass to 2 psychiatrists to learn that I had depression 5 years ago. I got depression 5 years ago and have anxiety issues and ADHD and mild autism. That doesn't mean it's bad. It means that you have to make your best. And sometimes, even if you're an adult, doesn't mean it's bad to go to the doctor for these things. Because probably it's going to make your health, at least mental health better. What's this cat doing? Okay. Ink my dream for Spain, which is written in my heart. I am not British. Not British. Okay. So, oh my god, it's almost 12 o'clock. I have to stop. It's almost 12 o'clock. I have to go to bed. I haven't even had dinner yet. I have to take a shower. I have to go to bed. Because I have work tomorrow. So, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. Thank you for the membership. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you every one of you. Love you, to be honest. Thank you so much. And I really, really hope that I can make more streams, to be honest. I really, really hope I can make more streams in the future. I'm going to plan to make more guerrilla streams. My streams are never with a schedule because I don't believe in schedules. To be honest, when I actually get a proper job as a VTuber, I can actually live as a VTuber, I will do schedules. But for now, I cannot do it because it depends on the day. And thank you so much. And see you next stream. By the way, I put a video for this weekend if you haven't seen it. It's on premiere. And thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, see you next stream. See you next video. Thank you so much, and thank you for this just chatting. This is my first actually just chatting. That's just chatting and not playing my games or doing something crazy. See you later. Yeah, I have to take care of myself. To be honest, I have to actually run to eat my meds. I haven't had my meds yet. I'm going to, my doctor is going to get angry. Shit. I'm going to have my doctor like behind me like, Ing? You were streaming and you were not having your meds? I was like, Toby? Nah, I have my meds, don't worry. That's a joke. I actually have my meds. I cannot do. Good night, everyone. So, thank you so much for watching. See you next stream. Bye. Adiosito. Why is the cat making noise? Ah! Yeah, I have to finish my new model. But to be honest, I have been occupied. I've been doing commissions and things like that I lost. But don't worry, I will finish my new model one day. I hope. I wish. It's my desire. To be honest, it's going to be a nightmare to rig it.